welcome to.
Thank you.
Tonight we're able to sleep an extra hour due to your typical time change.
True.
Did you find it strange or not?
I didn't notice it until this morning.
No, you know, when you're on tour, it's a different like bubble you're in.
Yeah.
You're kind of outside the real world, and you're just like every day looks the same. You come to a venue, you sound check, you eat sandwich, and then you play a show.
I don't know what time is it.
No, you don't really. Like we have people always like, oh, showtime.
We have people. It's like our day starts after noon.
Yeah,
Like
basically.
yeah. So we didn't notice that the time had changed when I looked at my watch and it was like 2 o'clock, and then Mona told me it's like no, it's 1:30 or whatever. So
Yeah.
it's like yeah,
Okay.
late.
Today is the last day of your Spanish tour.
Yes.
How was the experience here?
It's been
as the Gems.
as the Gems. It's been great actually. I mean, it's been. I mean, we are a new name, so we have to experience everything from like the ground up kind of thing, and it's very humbling and it's a interesting experience. But at the same time, I think we're having a great time, and it's really nice to see that people really like what we're doing, and they come out to our shows because they love our music. And I mean, we sprinkle in some of the old stuff too, but. I think for all of us, the audience here has been magic.
Yeah.
Like it's given us so much energy. Like even on days where we felt really like low and just tired, as you do on tour, the audience here in Spain has been magic.
Yeah.
Have you noticed people were wanted to see you again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people. We've seen people we've met before and been like, "Oh, nice to meet you again," you know. And also, like, yeah, it's like Geringa said, it's been just amazing to realize that people are here for us.
That's my case. You don't remember me, but I met you when I got married.
Okay.
You played here in Rock Sound.
Oh wow.
How if you remember?
In
No.
Ras, the bigger stage, when we opened up
The
for
place
Backyard
was
Babies.
called Rock Sound. It doesn't
Oh,
exist
okay.
now.
But we open for Backyard Babies.
It was another show, maybe.
No, but no, you were alone.
Oh really? So we've been in Barcelona. We've had this conversation like, have we been in Barcelona before? Because we only remember the show with the Backyard Babies.
Yeah, but yeah, good.
Okay, good. Well, nice to meet you again.
What difference have you experienced between the times you came with your mother and now with the Gems?
We're much happier now. Like this band is so it's a completely different thing. We started it with friendship, and we came from a very toxic environment, and to do all this touring all over again, like even if we have to start from scratch basically and build up a new brand, we feel so much better now. Like even the lowest parts aren't that low anymore.
No,
to be
exactly.
honest, like it's amazing to rediscover touring together with each other again.
Well, the rest of the band supported you when
Yeah.
you were fired. I thought this new band will be indestructible.
Yeah.
That's how we feel.
That's how we feel, honestly. If you only knew the stuff that has been happening on this tour.
Because friendship
Yeah.
is the
It's the key.
heart base in a band.
Yeah. No, but you're absolutely correct, and I think that this tour, because this is our first tour as the Gems, it's been very eye-opening. Like, we realized how toxic it was before, and how strong our friendship is, that we're dealing with everything, and even when we're having a bad day, everyone is just very respectful and nice. Like, I don't know, it's
And we
been
can just laugh
really
the
great.
anxiety away.
Yeah, we laugh a lot. I think that's a good thing for friendship. Like, if you can laugh together, you can get through a lot.
I need to add anything in this occasion about your.
It was a big betrayal what happened. Our former band colleague wanted to all of a sudden start to making her own decisions, even though we were a democracy and we built the band together, like equally hard work and everything. She started to making her own decision, like firing Guernica, and that was enough for me and Mona. Like, we just told her, like, if you fire Guernica, we are not gonna be in the band anymore. Like, we had enough.
Which was the reason?
What?
The reason?
The reason? Oh, I think there's probably a million reasons, but probably not a million reasons. I think it's pretty simple that she just doesn't like me as a person, and she is a very I don't know if it. I mean, yeah, I think it's. She's very jealous and like stuff like that.
And the democracy thing was just fake, and we are the three of us have very strong wills, and we wanted to, you know, take the band to new levels, and I guess it was too much for her. And Guernica is very open-minded. Like, she's always speak openly what she thinks, and it was.
But I think, like, what you just to add to what you just said is that us three, we're really strong individuals, and we stand for what we, you know, our opinions and all that stuff, but we're always very respectful and kind in our approach, and that is something that person is lacking completely. So it's like, it's impossible to work with a person like that. And in the long run, as much as that person wants to make it seem like I'm her or whatever, you know, make it seem like I have all her personality traits, which is ridiculous. I think that I don't time, you know, like, it's kind of like showing in the work, like what's the saying, like
time will tell.
It's kind of like time will tell, but also like we can show in the work ethic and how fast we've built up the Gems in 1.5 years, and all these things, that none of the things that she says about us is true. You know what I mean? Because we prove it in our work ethic and how we carry ourselves, how we take care of each other, how we make sure that we feel good, and that we make sure that anyone that isn't part of the Gems, like our crew, everyone is respected and treated equally. Like, we respect all people. We don't see ourselves as higher up, or
there's no reason.
No, there's no reason. It's ridiculous. And also, like, only being nice to people that you think are gonna give you something, or if you're famous or you're something cool, then I give you the time of day. That's not how we believe. That's not how we work and operate. So it's really nice and refreshing to just be in a good environment of people. Like, we clean out we threw out the garbage or whatever, however you want to call it, and now we're free and we're having a good time, and I hope that people that listen to our music and come to our concerts and enjoy the Gems can feel that energy, that we are actually happy for real, like, it's not faking anymore.
And now I think we all have it the way we want. We have the band the way we want it, as a democracy, as true, like, friendship built band, and the other band is more of a band leader with hired guns. So everybody's happy now.
Yeah,
I think.
Well, thank you in person. No?
Yeah.
You asked me about Phoenix.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's brilliant.
Thank you. Muchas gracias.
The first song, many songs, of course, sounds like Dr. Mona, but others are really surprising. In case, one of my favorite, Undiscovered Paths.
nice. Thank you.
What about it?
I think Emily needs to talk about this song because this is something Mona and Emily worked on.
And I would
ages
say
ago.
we sound a little like Sound Mother because I mean we were 75% of the band, and we were part of the songwriting and the sound developing. So we were part of the sound basically. And
Can I add something to that before you talk about Undiscovered Path? Is that when Sound Mother did Heat Wave and Black and Gold, which are those albums that people are really like enjoy, that really put Sound Mother on the, those are albums that we were hugely part of writing, and our creative input was immense. Like our former coworker would never have that creative freedom in her own mind to do what we pushed ourselves to do on those records.
And I mean, we barely had that creative freedom as we have now in the Gems.
Yeah,
and we also have because Mona, she joined Thunder Mother in the end, so we had already written the songs for Black and Gold, but now in the Gems, Mona is also, a songwriter, and her contribution has been just so refreshing, and she's just so talented and good. And all the three of us we have different strengths in songwriting, and when we combine all those three things, a lot of cool magical stuff happens, and we've had so much fun. And actually Undiscovered Paths was a song written by Mona. Me and Mona had a band like 15 years ago or something like that, and that was one of the songs that we had for that band. And now when we did Phoenix, we were like, do we have any old demos that we can revive, so that song ended up on the album, as well as Running, that was a song for Guernica's solo project. But
I would say with Undiscovered Path, it was like an old demo that we picked up, and then we revamped it with some refreshed lyrics and stuff like that.
Arrangements.
An arrangement. So we added the Gems touch to it.
The idea was old.
Yeah, exactly. It was an old demo that we brought back, and then we changed the lyrics and stuff like that. So it's still, but it makes me very happy to hear that people like you enjoy that song, because that was actually a song that it
stood out for us.
No, but it was something that we were considering not having on the record.
Yeah,
you remember?
It was like, okay, we have that one as a filler, and then a lot of people has like, that's my favorite. It's always
became like a single because
that's the most poppy song we have. I think. It has a lot of pop.
But that's really good. I'm happy to hear that.
Do you open your mind when you compose?
Yeah, we do.
Or is this the direction you want to take for the second album?
Yeah, definitely. Of course, for the first album, we were like, okay, so we're a brand new band. We can do whatever we want now. We're a new band, but we all have the same taste in music, and we all have the same vision of what we want to do with the band. We want to have this classic rock from the 70s and the 80s, and we combine all different bands. So it's maybe a little all over the place.
That's the song
Kiss It Goodbye.
Yeah. Van Halen.
Yeah,
Kiss.
Yeah, it's very Kiss. It's very Van Halen. In our the thing is we have certain bands that we are very, I guess, heavily influenced by: Kiss, Van Halen, Queen. So we love those bands, and we're gonna continue, grabbing influences from those.
For sure.
Let's get some songs that reminded me to Pretty Reckless.
Pretty Reckless, which one?
In general.
Oh wow, okay, cool. We probably have similar influences of Pretty Reckless, because our mission on this album was also to do classic rock, but packaged in a modern way. So I think that's where the Pretty Reckless thing comes in, because I think they're more modern sounding. Am I right? Because I've never really listened to them. Yeah, no, I've never taken an influence from her. No. I think she's younger than me. Taylor Momsen. I've never really listened.
It's always interesting.
It's very interesting. I like it though.
Our music.
Yeah.
Fun.
And about the interlude?
Yeah, I mean, the thing was like in our contract we needed to make 45 minutes of music, and since we started to write more modern, the songs are pretty short. So we were realizing that all the songs are not going to be 45 minutes. We had like 40 minutes or 35 or something like that. So we were just like, what if we have some interludes on the album, like like old school, like.
That's very classic rock. I mean, that's very old school. So, yeah.
In the album, you look amazing in the album.
Thank you.
Voice,
Thank you.
your voice,
I'm like,
it's like you have looking for the opportunity to make clear that you deserve respect.
yeah.
In the world of hard rock music.
Thank you. Wow. Okay. Thank you. I think that for me it was more like it was combination, because obviously I got fired, and it definitely made me feel like I wasn't worth anything. Like whatever I brought to the table sound-wise to Thunder Mother wasn't worth shit. That's kind of how it felt to me. And many people afterwards have written to me and told me how much my voice, how important my voice was for the sound of that band, and why they started following the band. And that makes me feel super good. But at the same time, if you see the overall situation, it really felt like I was worth nothing. So I really felt that it was important to showcase my range, which Mona and Emily are really amazing, that they want, like, I feel like we do that for each other. We want to bring out the best in each other. We want everyone to understand, like, you're badass, she's badass. Like, we want to showcase everyone's talent. And I got an opportunity to do this on the record. Like, I got to do low stuff, high stuff. Like, I really did get to do a lot of different things. And yeah, I guess it's a little competitive side of me to want to prove to the world that I'm really good at what I do, and you can't, I'm here. You can't get rid of me. You can't stop her. You can't stop me.
Here, listen.
Yeah, exactly. That's been amazing, because we've been like creatively free. Like, I think that any person that is truly creative, that is not just copying and stealing from others, they need that space. Like Prince, I mean, like any big artist that is a true creative person needs to be able to freely do whatever they need to do and express at that moment. We needed to get those feelings out. We needed to be able to do all these things, and we needed to get a break from AC/DC. You know what I mean? As much as we love AC/DC, we were kind of like, it was like having a chokehold on the band.
We can play other things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like
I was so tired of meat and potato drums. Like, I could never do crazy fills or anything. And on this album I have like 2 drum solos, and
she's a big Bonham fan. Like, how fun is it to just, like, it's really cool when you can. And Emily is a fucking badass, because she's really good at the simple stuff as well, which is really hard. But it's really fun to see you showcase everything. Vocals, like, you really, on this record we really get to hear really cool drums, and we're going to continue to do that.
Yeah. And I was actually afraid when I went into the studio. Like, I had some ideas of, like, in the middle of the verse in Fruits of My Labor, the second verse in the middle, I just wanted to turn the groove a little bit, and I thought everybody was going to be like, no weird shit, but everybody was like, yeah, cool. And I was like, really? Okay, okay, nice. Like, I got to have all my ideas on the album. I was, it was really new to me, to be honest.
And the Psycho,
Psycho intro.
Do you know the intro to Psycho? Have you thought about it?
Yes.
Yeah. It's very Van Halen.
Psycho's a really good song.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And about the process when composing, who comes up with the first idea?
It's always different. Like, I mean, we all come from, we have different ideas to put on the table, and also we have been written a lot of songs with some, you know, our producer and other songwriters, because we like to have a new person in the mix, you know.
Like a Phoenix was Emily's idea with the Johan, our producer.
Yeah.
Then me and Mona got to help out with the verses, just to change it up. And
every song is kind of different. Most of the songs we've written together from scratch, you know, like, let's have a song like this, okay, and then we start with the riff and, you know, everything. But some of the songs has come from like different, you know.
Yeah, I think that's how you should do, like in a band, like try to do everything together, because it's going to be, then you get your real sound. If it's just a one-man show, it could work, and it works for a lot of people, but I think
We're
for
not
us,
like that.
no, we're not like that. We like to
We
work
like the
together.
team effort.
Yeah, we like the team effort.
When I heard that the name of the James came from your initials, I imagine that you will never have an official bassist.
No,
Will you?
no. I mean, we
Maybe one day you miss a bassist, the perfect girl called Sala.
yeah, no, everyone says that. But I can say like this: eventually, we will have a permanent hired gun.
Yeah.
But we will always be
The Gene and Paul.
Yeah, we are the Gene and Paul, and then we have someone that is part of the band and feels good in the band and maybe can be part of the band forever. Like, our dream would be, like, if we could have me as a hired gun forever, would be a dream come true. But everyone that we're working with on bass, they have their own projects and they do stuff, and they're really happy with being like that. And I think that's something that a lot of, I guess, rock fans get wrong, is that most bands do it like that. It's just that they don't know it. Most bands have people that are like, for example, our former band, well, as far as we know, it's a band with hired guns. So it's not a real band. It's just that they're not upfront with telling people that. They're just packaging it as, oh, this is a real band, like everyone. But you can be a real band, but we're just like the, vad heter styrelsen?
The bosses.
No, but like we're just like the
Border, no?
yeah, we're the board, and then we have someone, and then we can be a team together, and everyone feels good, because after our experience in Thunder Mother, we never want to jeopardize the good work environment that we have, the trust that we have, but also we want to make sure that whoever works with us feels respected and they know the premises from the beginning. So we never want to lie to anyone. We never want to, everything needs to be just out on the table and good. But like, for example, Scorpions, you know, you have Klaus and Rudolf, they are the main guys. Everyone else, they're Scorpions, but they're hired guns. You know what I mean? So you have a band, so that's kind of, eventually we'll find someone that can be our fourth, like a permanent fourth, but we also like to give people that freedom.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all good in love, so people don't need to be scared.
What do you think about the phenomenon like the warning?
The who?
The warning.
I think they're awesome. The three sisters from Mexico. They're amazing.
Wow.
Like, they're so cool.
You deserve to be the same success.
I hope so. I mean, that would be a dream come true, really, because I think those girls are amazing musicians, really good songs. Like, they're really the total package, and I hope that we can eventually get to the same kind of success that they've, you know, gotten to. And all respect to them, really.
There's another Swedish band I admire with a girl on drums, Josephine Forsman.
Oh yeah, Sara Razzmatazz. She's amazing. Like, I met her like once, but she seems like a really cool girl. I hope I can meet her.
Casablanca. I don't think that band
Casablanca.
exists anymore.
Also Sahara Hot Nights.
Oh, Sahara Hot Nights.
Yeah, that's her
okay.
original band.
Do you know Sahara Hot Nights? Sahara Hot Nights. They were bigger than Casablanca. They were big. They're an all-female rock band from Sweden. And then I think once they became a little older, they started doing more pop rock. But they are like, that was like the big project with that drummer.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We have a lot of good Swedish female drummers, like Lina Anderberg. She played with Sara Larsson this summer.
Yeah.
She's a really good session drummer. And then
I should discover her.
yeah, yeah, but we have a lot of good drummers in Sweden. It's nice.
Which concert? The Gems. Are you most proud?
Oh, so far?
Sweden Rock was a really cool show.
I think Sweden Rock is like a top show. I mean, considering we've only done shows as the drums for like a year and a half, I think Sweden Rock was awesome. But we did a show in Stockholm, Kulturfestivalen, which was like overwhelming how many people we had there, and it was like we had never honestly I thought it was going to be like 3 rows, like maybe like 20 people, and it was like the whole thing was packed, and then I really felt like, damn, okay, people are excited really cool about what we're doing, so it felt really good.
Do you have plans for the second album?
Yes, we have written a lot of songs, and we plan to record it in the beginning of next year.
Yeah.
So
I think, Emily, you already have the drum sessions in January. Maybe.
We'll see if we finish the songs. Maybe it's a little optimistic, but
maybe.
Quarter 1 at least.
Yeah, but we've written like 8 or 9 songs, or
something like that. We'll continue. We'll continue.
We've been writing songs all summer.
This question for Mona.
Mona hinner du svara på en fråga? She can come and take one question. Mona is our technician. She does everything.
Hello.
Hi, Mona.
Sorry, I forgot about the interviews. I was like checking your drum sound.
Only 2 questions.
Yeah.
Which guitarist have influenced you?
Which guitar I have?
No, which guitarists have influenced you? Slash, va?
I listened to Slash from a very young age. That was the first guitar player I really tried to learn solos from. And later on, it was I watched The Last Waltz, the live video from the band, a lot. So Robbie Robertson, and later on Jimi Hendrix and Jimmy Page. Yeah, and right now I really like the more jazzy blues guitar players. Yeah.
Your solos are amazing.
Thank you.
There are one solo. I don't remember the song that reminds me to Slash.
Fruits of My Labor, I think.
Yes.
Because I played a solo with the neck mic, like the fat, the not the stall mic, the neck, like the more fat
Howly sound.
Howly, yeah.
Let me ask you one thing.
Yeah.
Are you related to the Swedish writer Astrid Lindgren?
No, I'm sorry. Unfortunately not. It's a lot of people with the.
I actually know one that is Niklas Lindgren.
I never even thought about the connection. Oh my god, my mind is blown. Yeah. We love Astrid Lindgren.
Yeah.
The last one, I would like you to end the interview as you wish.
Thank you for supporting the jams. We love to be in Spain, and we hope we'll come back soon.
Yes, we will be back in Spain soon, and so far the audience has been amazing. So next time I hope it's double the amount, and it's gonna be fucking bananas loco. Terremoto.
Could you salute for the YouTube channel?
Yeah, of course. 1, 2, 3. Hola Disco Duro! We're the Nej, vänta lite, så är jag fel.
Disco Duro Videozine.
Nej, det är det vi ska säga, Mona. Hola, vänta lite. Hola Disco Duro
Videozine.
Videozine. Okej. 1, 2, 3. Hola Disco Duro Videozine!
Somos
The Jams! Yeah, vi satte den. One take.